Last time on Cyberpunk Red, the Synthwave story.
It's like your day just got worse. As you see Officer Lemon kind of put his hand against your window.
I projectile vomit and it goes over the car and Officer Lemon.
Oh, what did you eat? Oh.
Go get changed. Get yourself
shut your mouth, you dirty nomad. I'm gonna go change, but this shit's pissing me off. I've had enough of you. Pay your fine, and that's the end of it. Understand? Yeah, no, you had the worst role you could possibly have.
Oh no. Yeah, I go and I grab his wheel.
You're like, what the as your car instantly turns around, hits right into the back of Officer Lemon. He just hits your windscreen, rolls over the top of the car, latches back, goes, I've been hit. As you guys continue, it's about an hour or two, you guys get this nice little camp. You just hear someone scream, guess who's back? Back again! It's Jet! Woo! This nice little kid, his name is Bolt. He kind of walks up to you and he kind of goes, hey Jet, got something to show you. Jet, got something to show you. Look at this. Look what I made.
Please like and subscribe as we continue the Synthwave story.
And he hands you what looks like a nice. It seems like a carving of a jet plane, really roughly done with like a knife, and made out of like driftwood that you probably found somewhere. It's like, look, I made you this, because you know, you're the jet.
Can I kneel down and just be like, you made this yourself?
I did. He kind of like stands like a nice pose, like I did, yes.
Man, I'll look and just like I'll grab it and I'll like admire it and just take a look around.
Really good for what you assume is like a 9-10-year-old kid making this.
Yeah, this is amazing. And you made this with me in mind. That's something. Thanks very much, Bolt. That's really sweet. Thank you. That's made this whole night a whole lot better.
Well,
thanks,
I'm
kid.
Glad for that.
You know what? She's gonna be an amazing sculptress one day. Those skills of hers. Guaranteed that.
Yeah. Listen, these are my friends. Some of them are not feeling too good, okay? You just gotta make sure to stay away from them for a little bit. Just give them a little bit of space. You got it?
Okay. But I would like to talk to them in the morning.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yes! I get to meet Jet's friends. Let's go! And he kind of like turns to the back and goes, James! Jet's back! And it's like, what? Jet's back! It's like, yeah, Jet's back. You hear a guy kind of like raise and goes, hey, Jet! Welcome back, buddy! As everyone's kind of like pretty happy about your return.
Sorry if it's too loud. Let's just head in, ditch the car, and let's make yourself comfortable, okay?
That's right. I've been to this kind of environments before, but it's been decades since then. Feels nice being back to something like this again. But hey, I think means Ripper Doc. It was in the camp, that is. Until can be done with her.
There is a Ripper Doc in the camp, yeah.
It's at this point where I'm going to wake up with an extraordinarily bad headache.
And this guy needs some water, so, and some fresh air.
I need water. I need food. Well, no, maybe no food. Just lots of water.
Also, my contact should be in the camp, because apparently she knows some people here. I'll take me to the Ripper Doc first. Just tell me where he is, and then we'll mingle around. Is that cool with you?
You should be around that tent there, to the left, and then straight ahead.
I see, with a bit of a... I see him smoking there. Thanks. Alright, neat. Come on, Sleeping Beauty, let's take you to a doctor. And I'm off.
What's happening with you, Lotus? You've come here, you've arrived down, vibes completely different. For once, Jet does not look like a massive virgin. He looks like a guy you could actually be like, hey, I could actually roll with this dude. Like, he's got some aura here.
I'm kind of just taking in everything, because especially with, I find it kind of interesting how Jet can be so somber but come from something like this. So I might just say over to him, like, kind of surprised by where you come from.
Yeah, I don't talk about it much. This is honestly kind of a big thing too. Especially coming back. It's weird. Won't get into the specifics, but yeah, I don't just play video games.
I didn't think that, but does it bother you that we're here?
A little bit, but I mean, what else are we gonna do? The guy that was gonna give us some sort of money or whatever from this job is presumably dead.
No.
From what's essentially a ghost from the past, right?
And in a moment of very rare sincerity, I say, well, thank you for letting us in.
It's fine, just try not to keep your head stuck down on your agent. Just enjoy this for what it is. Night City outskirts can actually be... What's the term? Can help you reevaluate life, I would say.
I can see that. I'll try my best to enjoy myself.
You need anything, just let me know. That can be useful sometimes.
Thank you.
At that point, can I just say to them, like, come with me, and like walk towards like what's presumably like the main hub, like the campfire type area in the camp.
Mm-hmm. And as you head up to the campfire area, it's getting pretty dark now. It's like later in the day. The sun is risen in the most picturesque version it could ever be. It looks actually, for a moment for you guys, like, well, this is actually, it's not bleak, it's not raining, you're not burning your eyes from the neon lights. It's quiet. You can hear the insects perching up. You can feel the energy just different, the whole different experience. And as you go up to the campfire, there's a few people around there. You see one guy, he's missing like half his face. Cyberware to replace it, but he's got like this hand made of tech tools, like his fingers, instead of fingers there, it's like a screwdriver, a drill. His thumb is a lighter, and you just see like him flick his thumb on and get a cigarette and go. You see a bunch of the kids there is kind of like playing tic-tac-toe in the sand, and then there's one other guy sitting there. He's sitting in what seems to be like a bigger seat, or like a bigger, not even a seat, like a bigger box, than the rest of them. And he's the leader of this nomad clan. So I won't say what nation they're a part of, because that's up to Jack's discretion. But they, as you see around, you kind of look around a lot of the symbols. They are a clan in a nomad family called the Fireflies, I think is what I came up with. And you see this one guy, he's got this kind of like he's this black dude with dreaded hair. He's missing an arm that he's kind of folded up. And his name is Ezekiel. And he's just kind of sitting there, kind of like telling what seems to be like a story. And the kids are kind of like around him, and he kind of goes, and there he was, big as can be, you know, like a tiger, and screaming at me. The next thing I saw was nothingness, the blackness. Everything gone. I thought it was over. But that's not what happens to us nomads. No, we keep on living. We keep on moving. The only thing I had waking up was my trusted gun and my sword in my hand. But like I couldn't imagine, the tiger came back, the lion. The apex predator came and bit my arm off. And I could have gave up just then. I could have cried and screamed. Oh, God, I could have screamed. But what I did, I stood my ground. And I told that big beast, I told that lion, I told that apex predator that I am the one who's the boss here. I took out my gun, pointed it right towards the son bitch. And when he says that, the kids are like, oh, he swore. It's like, I swore right towards that son bitch, and I blew his head right off. But that's the story, that's the tale I'm trying to tell you boys and you girls. But no matter what happens, no matter who gets in your way, believe in yourself as a nomad. Because this city will chew you up like a lion was about to chew me up. You won't let it happen. Alright? The kids go, yeah! We're nomads! Let's go! And he's like, alright then. Well, dinner's nearly ready, so you guys better get up and stuff yourselves or whatever. But don't be seeing each other through it, okay? And he goes, I won't. And he'll kind of like stand up and go towards this like communal like pot, sitting around the area where they kind of like their gruel and their feeds. And the Ezekiel kind of goes, Jet, look who's back. And you got some friends along with you.
Yeah, it's a funny old story. How are you keeping?
I'm good. Keeping us as alive as possible, you know. It's hard to do nowadays as a nomad. But, you know, transport, we got guys coming in and out, doing jobs like you do, you know. So, we're making ends meet, but, it's a nice life.
Still telling that story.
Oh, it's the best one I have.
I mean, it's the best one you can tell the kids.
Yeah. Gotta wait till they grow up a bit.
Yeah. It's weird being back.
Assume so. You only really keep contact with us via messages. But what brings you right back to the camp?
Needs to go off the grid for a little bit. Brought some friends, hope that's okay. One of them has had some stomach problems, let's say. We need to make sure he's okay. Her over here, city girl, she's never, you know, have you ever had like actual water before?
No, I've never had real water. It was never really something I could afford or that I could come by.
Well, you're in luck today. I know that today's been awful. Speaking of which, Zeke, the reason why I'm here and the reason why everyone's looking like shit and we've gotten to the shitstorm and I'm now with a group, which isn't like me.
Oh.
Do you remember Morgan Blackhand?
I'm like, there's a painfully long pause. But you all know not to interject. And then eventually that pause gets cut off with a Morgan Blackhead. Yeah. Remember the guy? Solo of all solos. Not a guy you really try to fuck with.
Yeah, about that. We might have just done that. You heard of Synthwave?
Yeah. We had to stop the kid Rust from smoking it a long time ago. But it wasn't much of a thing. We don't... I've made sure it's not in the camp.
So, straight up, it's about finding out who's selling it, who's distributing it, and getting rid of it in general, basically. And then we hear the voice of Morgan Blackhand, you know?
The voice of Morgan Blackhand. That's not possible.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought
We
it
all
was
know
an AI
he
program.
lost in that fight against Smasher. We all know he's long gone. No one's heard of him. Well, at least Rogue thinks he's still alive, but we all know. Everyone knows. He's done.
It was very convincing.
Anything else to back up that it was someone like Morgan? Or was it just a voice?
Just a voice. All we got was a voice, and my fixer, presumably dead. And
And
data
you ain't
from someone here too. Still needs analyzed, but that's all we got. So yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we... If you have any leads, let me know. Yet again, between me and you, Zeke, I already contacted Spark about it. Because that's technology. That makes sense.
Spark. Our little thanks. That's fine.
Hey. Don't call her that. You know it's Echo's, like, younger sister. Come on.
Yeah. It's alright. But hey, and he looks towards you, Lotus. He goes, you guys can stay as long as you want. Make yourselves at home.
Thank you. We appreciate it a lot.
Alright, so, so you guys know, don't know if it's your first time in a clan camp. Got a Ripper Doc. He can fix you up, install some shit, be fine. I don't know, you can peruse around. Guy sells some weapons. Looking for any of that stuff? Talk to him. Communal food area, you go over there. And we'll designate a tent for you guys. We'll give you guys a tent each for you guys to kind of stay in. You know, make yourselves welcome. Make yourselves at home. We have lost a few people since last time, so we have a few free tents. But that's how it goes around here. Sometimes you gain a bunch of people, sometimes you lose a bunch of people. But that's the life as a nomad. Now, for you, Jet. Looks like you need a rest. Them stress lines are getting a bit too much.
Thanks for saying I look like shit.
Well, I try to be nice about it. But yeah, you look like shit.
You're right. I'll look to Lotus and just be like, you need anything, just wake me up.
I will do, but chances are I'll be asleep too after dealing with Duck all day.
Yeah. Jeez.
What do you mean dealing with? Look, I had a couple of drinks, okay? There's no need to be rude about it. It'll be okay. need some time. I'll tell you what, in fact, I've had a nap. I'm gonna have a longer sleep and we'll discuss this in the morning.
That's the most sensible thing he said all day.
I like that guy.
Yeah,
At
he's
this point,
not always like that.
At this point, I just kind of nod to Zeke and I'm like, thank you for your help. I think I just need to decompress after today. That's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. If you guys need me, I'll be in my tent. As I said, make yourselves at home. So as the rest of you guys go get a rest and kind of relax, decompress.
I mean,
we're gonna cut. We're gonna go back to Vita and Medical Meat, who's at the Ripper Docks, and you're at Ripper Dock Joe, and Joe's like, "Oh fuck, Synthwave. We had one of those shits before. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You know, it fucks up your neurons. It messes with your cyber. It makes you hear things. Have you been hearing things?" And he looks towards you, Medical Meat. Have you been hearing voices?
I just kind of like look at my bobblehead, like and talk to it, say, "Have you heard anything weird?"
And the moment you say that, it goes, "Okay, all right, okay. So I need you to sit down, girl. Take a deep breath, and I need you to give me that bobblehead."
He gives me all of my advice.
I know, but I'm just gonna place the bobblehead over down there. You're gonna just let me do that. He can still talk to you. You know, he's not gone, but I just need to make sure you're not distracted. You understand?
Okay, as long as I get him back, because it's not actually it's Jets. I'm just looking after him.
Ah, you guys are the friends of Jets. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
See.
long story. But I'll pay you over a drink sometime. After she's taken care of.
Weird thing. First Jet brings home friends, what next? A girlfriend? I digress. I'm just trying to...
Hey,
some shit.
please. I'm almost so old enough to be his mom at this point.
How old are you?
Can't see. Not yet.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Don't ask a woman her age. I understand. I get it. I won't do that. But hey, let's get a look at you. And he kind of instantly just kind of gets closer and closer towards Medical Meat. And as he does so, he kind of looks into Medical Meat's eyes. And as he looks into Medical Meat's eyes, he's kind of like, yeah, you took a big dose of that shit. All right.
Yeah, I had to kind of some morphine to make sure it doesn't affect swing going any further. So just pass it for a few hours, so the effects should be paused for a bit. So being not too much.
Looking at yourself, you are definitely one of the lucky ones. Because if you took even a second more of a puff on that shit, you would have been one of those schizos on the side of the street, those gonks who don't know where they are, don't know who they are. All they want is Synthwave. So you're lucky you ain't that. So count yourself lucky, kid. Alright. Okay. And he kind of sits back and goes, so I need you to jack into that monitor over there real quick so I can just get a quick scan of all your systems. Make sure you're not, anything else going on with you.
So I'll hold her hand. The morphine's still in effect, so I'll be in assistance.
Alright.
Is a jack in?
Jack in, he kind of like, he gets like this like tablet out. And as he gets his tablet out, he's kind of like, alright. So, your name? Oh, it's Mies. Nice.
It's fine just to go by Medical Meat.
Medical Meat, that's what they call you? Alright then, Medical Meat. Alright, looking at this, you've only got Cyber Audio Suite and an audio recorder. Got some chem skin and tech out too. Nice. all of that seems to be working absolutely fine, so you don't gotta worry about that, doll. Yeah, you just need to let those symptoms wear off, have a nice rest, and you should be good in the morning.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, Vita, told you I was okay.
Well, until tomorrow, then we can decide on that. In the meantime, my rest is all you need right now. We'll take the bobblehead with you, don't worry, he's not going to go anywhere.
Thank you, thank you.
Probably set a camp up for you, so
Yeah.
just go take one of the empty ones and have a nice rest.
Right, I'll take you there, make sure it doesn't wobble around. Also, quick question, mind if I talk to you a bit longer after I take you to the tent? Something about Synthwave you talked to you about. Yeah?
What, me? Or...
No. Ripper Doc.
Alright.
Yeah. Right. See you in a bit.
I'll be here.
Alright, meat. Let's go.
Uh-huh.
You take
hello.
medical meat back, put her in one of the empty tents. Medical meat, you finally get a nice sit down. As you get a nice sit down, kind of like, okay, let me just make this a little bit like home. So you kind of put your DJ deck in the corner, you get your pocket amp, you put that down. You take out some other stuff from your gear and you realize, what the fuck? You still have that Yakuza boss robe. And you're like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta get that cleaned.
I still have Vita's jacket at this point as well.
Yeah, you're still wearing Vita's jacket as well.
I'm wearing my jacket. I cannot be bothered to take it off you. I'll take it off you for tomorrow.
Yeah, you kind of like relax yourself and sit yourself down in that place and kind of make it your own a bit. Actually, kind of like start making some DJ beats, and you ask the bobblehead, "Hey, do you like this one? Sound cool?" And the bobblehead's like, "Yeah," it's bobbling its head. Yeah. You like this one? It goes.
Some of the best songs I've brought out in ages.
It is a good one.
Thanks, Bobble.
Bobble.
Even the bobbleheads have been entertained. Huh. Cute. Anyway, meat. Get some rest. Don't stay up for too long. And I'll be right. Okay?
Yep, see you later.
See you later.
As Vita leaves, where'd you head to?
The Ripper Doc.
The Ripper Doc was kind of sitting down watching the news. And on the news you see it says that in the middle of Little China there is a mystery afoot, the same place you guys were roadblocked, and says a person of interest, name unknown but referred to as Wolf, has gone missing. There are no reports of him being anywhere in the city. No reports of him popping up anywhere. All that really happens is that there is kind of a search being called to by, and this is a surprise to you when you hear this, by someone who is being referred to as Wolf's son. And Wolf's son kind of goes and says, "Hey, anyone seen my dad? No. Please bring him home. I will pay you all handsomely. 2,000 eddies are on the line for anyone who can find my dad. Just bring him back, please." And then obviously it changes to the weather. It's like, weather in Night City is shit like normal. And you're like, okay, he turns it off.
Oh shit, didn't know he had a son. Talk about the gravity situation getting even worse now.
Ripbox is kind of sitting there kind of going, so you wanted to talk to me, huh?
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Well, this whole drug came from my contact. You probably might know her already. She goes by the name of, let's just say, Savannah Whisper. She works with you guys a lot. Comes to
Savannah. Yeah. Savannah's good. We like Savannah.
yeah, she's one of my old nomad clans before I moved here.
You were a nomad.
Believe it or not, yeah, I was.
I could sense that about you. You got that nomad energy.
Yeah, but it's been 30 years since then.
30 years. But you don't seem now to... You do have that energy, but you seems like you're kind of... Not to be rude or anything like that, but a bit uptight, you know? Relax a bit.
Yeah. Let's just say my circumstances don't really allow me to do that.
Well, just
Would
know
love
you're
to.
safe here.
Glad to hear that. Thank you.
If you're looking for her, she's over there by a cactus.
Yeah, alright, I'll get to her in time, but first things first. The Synthwave data she gave me a while back, I assume you got the same thing. Because it was passed by you before she comes to me, so any further data you got from it?
I didn't get no data.
No?
Nope.
Huh. Well, there's what I found so far. And then just send you over the data, the synthwave, and potential effects on people, on Biotechnica, the animal experiments, human trials, which got discontinued.
Well, that's a bunch of shit. Kid came in once. Had this new drug. It was like, hey, we could probably do something with it. Fucking idiot kid, because he's going to do a simple transport of this thing. Right? Transport it to a kind of, I don't know, some night city folk. And as he was transporting to the guy, he was like, you know what, fuck this shit. This guy ain't paying me enough. I'm taking it and I'm leaving. He brought it back like we could sell it to someone else. No one knew who the fuck it was. He decided one night to take it. And that night, 3 people died. Overdosed. He started telling other people to take it, how great this thing was. And tried everything we can to keep him from having that same fate as them. But unfortunately, he was gone.
Then you know how serious this is, because the entire fucking city's on it.
We don't know nothing about no night city, but that's what you're saying, and that's fucking god awful.
I mean, it should affect your clan before. It should affect even more at this point.
I guess so. But sometimes nomads just gotta look after nomads.
Of course, your family comes first. But anything else?
That's right.
But in any case, I mean, here I'm giving you all the data I need. Here's my contact, and also you have Savannah with her. So if anything comes up, let her know or let me know. Whoever gets the data first, whoever's able to talk to first.
I remembered your contact. Sure.
Yeah. Again, thanks again for all this.
No worries.
Where was Savannah again, you said?
Cactus. Right over there. Due north.
Ah. Yeah. Cactus. Are you one?
Nope, you're a nomad, or you were a nomad. You may have, you may be whatever you are now, I don't really care, but you grew up a nomad, you got nomad blood inside yourself. So for me, you're my family. Don't gotta owe you shit. Don't gotta owe me shit. It's just what we do.
You know what? Appreciate that. Been a while since I've had a conversation like this about nomads. 30 years, huh? Feels like 10 minutes ago. You and me. I don't look like it, but Very late. Thanks again.
No problem.
I'm gonna go towards Savannah. Find her.
Savannah is kind of just sitting down. No, not sitting there, like crouched down by the cactus, kind of looking into the vista.
Isn't it my so-called sworn sister?
Been a long while.
Indeed. So, Mikwajuko, Bunny. How's things?
You have not lost your roots, eh?
Of course I wouldn't. Just because some Japanese couple took me in who knew my father doesn't mean I want to lose the language.
Yes,
No
but
way.
you are the one who got away. You are the big gal who went to Arasaka. So, what else we are?
Not by choice.
No, but not many things are by choice here, no?
Hey, but I still have this. Well, it's been 30 years and I still have it on my hand. Never left me.
Good.
So which one of the cards did you bring for our guest? Let's just say this whole Synthwave investigation that you got me into.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get up on Majimoto. I'll tell you that. I guess we need to swap cars, get the heat off, and just keep his car for a bit. I'll let him know about it. He should be okay with it. If not, I'll convince him.
You should be fine, don't worry.
Last thing we need is being easily noticed.
So that's over there. That one right there. Disgusting brown color. No.
I mean, should fit all of us inside.
I didn't know how
model?
many. Didn't know how many there were of you. But yes.
It's fine. A few modifications just to make sure the suspension's working. All of us, and
Trust me. Trust me, it's good. Good. It will do the job.
so long as it's an all-wheel drive, I can take care of the rest. Because I know this certain driver, his car, he has a specific taste, and I wanted to make it as close as possible for him.
How kind of you.
I mean, we're working together at this point. Might as well accommodate when I can. You know, it's part of our culture, you know? You already know that. I know that. In any case, let's just say another investigation came up and I found some unique caliber weapons. And I was wondering if your fellow weaponsmiths might have an idea. Because, you know, making experimental weapons for, as we call the West, and the corporations, might have an idea of what they made back then. So, found some bullets, old bullet casings, and a mag. I'll give them to you. You go back home. Find something useful. I already saw the news. The wolf guy, our fixer. He's gone missing. And his club. That's why I found the casings. There's only 2 bullet holes. White substance, I assume it's probably synth blood. And fresh blood. I assume it's from him. There's a run and tussle in the place, but it looks too clean to be multiple people. My hunch is it's between Wolf and this other person.
That weapon, these bullets are from the casing, the ammo, all of that, is one of a kind. Not seen since the last covert war.
Wait, that was... what, 30 years ago?
Do you know the gun manufacturer Malorian?
Yeah.
So Malorian has made multitude of weapons for people like Johnny Silverhand.
Yes. That one person everybody's like, yes. He looks like my favorite celebrity, Keanu Reeves.
That one, yes. They've made multiple weapons for people like that. They've made weapons for certain corporations, people like that. But this specific one. I've been told it's called a Malorian assault cannon. And do you know who holds the Malorian assault cannon?
My hunch.
One man.
Morgan Blackhand.
Exactly. So if this fits, Morgan Blackhand seems to have taken your fixer.
Shit.
And not only that, to back up this claim, the blood you saw, you are correct with your assumption, it is synthetic blood. Now, this is synthetic blood for what we call Gen 1 cyberware. Gen 1 cyberware is older than the third corporate war, the fourth corporate war, and the second. This
You're telling me from the fucking 80s? When, in that case, this buffoon must be over fucking 100 years old. That's...
People can live that long. Look at Saburo.
I mean, for Saburo it's a different case. Well, here's the camera feeds. Might find something there. And who's this person in the camp I can talk to?
So that's the techie girl. What's her name? Techie girl who goes by people might. Spark. That's what their name is.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go even 30 years older than this at this point. Jesus Christ, but thank you.
It's been a long day.
Sparky. Yeah, Sparky, I remember. And a friend of the Jet. Yeah, he's involved in this too.
I assume so. Everyone, the moment he came, he started screaming, "The Jet is back!" I'm like, okay.
You know what? I'm glad I came to this camp. And lots of memories are coming in. Long overdue memories.
So, you head to sleep. I'm going to talk to Ezekiel and make my way back home.
Yeah, give Ezekiel my regards. I'll talk to him tomorrow morning just to get on established contacts before I see him tomorrow. Thanks again for everything.
And she kind of like stands up, washes the dust and sand off her legs, and walks to Ezekiel's tent. And you're left with your obviously opportunity to go sleep now.
Yeah.
So you head off to your tent. You take a big nap, big slip.
Mm.